Yo, what up? It's your man DJ Class, aka I'm the Ish, and you're watching Getting It In TV right here. Keep it locked right now, man. Yeah, we here talking about that Ish, man. I'm the Ish, smash hit, club banger. You know how we do it. Baltimore stand up completely.
For people that don't know, you're a DJ that is raining out there in Baltimore. And you currently got that club banger. I'm the Ish. How did that come about?
Yeah, well, basically just me. I've been doing club music for a minute and just been trying to get it in properly. Really, I'm the Ish. Just something I was like driving home thinking about how good things is right now. Like we just got a black president, and I'm doing real well. In fact, I stay in Atlanta now, so just thinking about how good I'm living, I had to say to myself, you know what? I'm the Ish. And you know what that is, So basically, I had to write a song about it, I kind of always did a little artistry. I've been grinding for a minute, man. I've been putting records out since I was 18. One of my first records, I did a solo record with it's called Classes in Session. I did it on my own label. My dad financed it when I was very young. Got up with Unruly Records out of Baltimore. We did a big with that. Also, I did the theme music to Cedar's World on BET.
Okay.
Did a joint with Jay-Z. It was on 88 Records called 20 Bag Shorty. Movie soundtrack songs, I did 2 of them on a movie called Sis Will Be Demented. That was real cool. I put out a joint called Tear the Club Up. If you remember the Rough Riders horns, I was using it right around the same time, from the rolling keyboard. So yeah, we kind of took the same sound. I did mine on some Baltimore Club, I did some stuff with Shy. I did some stuff with Mike Phillips, the jazz player. Jingles for McDonald's. We did some of those things regionally down in the southeast, because like now I live in Atlanta. I was able to do something with the radio station out there. I worked for WVEE Atlanta with the #1 morning show out there, Frank and Wanda. Yeah. So I've been in the game for a minute, just doing my thing. Definitely the biggest record thus far. I do got more bangers. The album's coming out, Alameda and Cold Spring. Late
Alameda and
fall.
Cold Spring. What does that mean?
Alameda and Cold Spring is the intersection where my house was, where I grew up, man. And basically, I'm just talking about all of the times, the fun, the hard and good times that I had, and basically just the story of my life and all the different sides of me. Club music in Baltimore is no different than like Jay-Z putting out an album and dedicating the whole thing to Brooklyn. Just not even focusing on the world anymore, just putting out an album and talking about nothing but Brooklyn. Talking about nothing but Brownsville. We do records where we just talking about east side of Baltimore, Park Heights in Baltimore, Yale Heights in Baltimore, down the hill, Baltimore, Marble Hall, White Lock, all the different neighborhoods that you get, Emerson Avenue, North and Long, Sandtown, Emerson Village, all the different neighborhoods that you know in Baltimore, that people know. If you're from Baltimore, you know what I'm talking about. Imagine that happening, like, the biggest artist out here in Brooklyn, that's worldwide, but just doing an album for nobody but Brooklyn. That's kind of what it is to do like a Baltimore track in Baltimore. Basically putting it down for your city,
Nah, it's dope. Now you touched on something like we have a black president. Describe that feeling out there when he did win, because I know y'all right near the home base right there.
Yeah, man, it was incredible. The whole thing was like really incredible for me, but I felt like, it's about time, got a little teary-eyed for a minute too, but still, it was a good feeling to know that people recognize not only our race, but the men in our race for who we really are. Like I know there's been a lot of situations where you talk about how bad black men are, but there's like just as many good black men, and we got a chance to finally show it. And even with the family, as you look at them right now, you got Barack, you got Michelle, beautiful daughters. They got a nice dog, you know what I'm saying? They got grandma that live with them, you know what I'm saying? They got Michelle's mom that live with them, and it's a good, healthy balance and a good family, you know what I mean? And there's always something to look up to, but also something to actually, to mimic, something that you can say, okay, this is our example right here. This is how it should be, a good, healthy family.
Now, do you feel like his election is affecting the music? Like, is it making it more positive or more negative, or do you think like it should be? Now, cats should be trying to like maybe switch up the message a little bit, keep it a little bit more positive instead of all the, negativity that might be involved in hip hop?
Really, I think negative in hip hop is just. I think negative in hip hop really is basically what one person may see it is. It's not always negative. Even though somebody can take something positive and look at it like it's negative, people can take some of the negative and make it look like it's positive. You just got to think about who it is buying these records, because of course it's music, but it is the music business. So, somebody can take anything they want and turn it to something negative, or they could take anything they want and turn that thing into positive. So really, I don't think the message should be switched up. It's no different than really any rapper. He can tell his story, and that's what it's about. That's what the music game has always been about. Whether it's rhythm and blues, whether it's hip hop, whether it's reggae, they telling their story. That's what it is. Bob Marley told his story. They didn't really go, hey, I want to do this to sell records. He told his story. I'm a CEO, dog. Don't matter to me. The climate can go wherever way it want to go. I'm a CEO in mine. So, when it comes to getting the top paper, I'm one of them. I'm going to get the top paper. If I sell 10 records, I get a great piece of that 10 records. You know what I mean? So, and that's really what it should be for everybody. And it is getting digital, and it is getting to a point where people, they feel like they're losing money. But it's just time to knuckle up. It's no different. It's no different than, the real estate market or the restaurant business. Come on, you got to step your game up and get more creative, or find a different way to market your product. The only thing is it's a little bit harder for just music itself to win just musically. So you got to get other things to dress up around it. You got to get other things to make your thing pop off the way it should. That's all.
All right, now musically on the album, who's some people that you work with?
Wow, we actually got Lil Jon that's on the album. Kanye's doing something with me on the album. We got Farnsworth Bentley, Nori is gonna be coming to the table with some things. We got quite a few. A lot of other ones aren't really confirmed. I can't really say them yet. So as we record them and get them down, I could, come on, I'll come in first with it. But just a lot of features. But the album won't be all features. You know what I'm saying? It won't be a whole album full of features.
Now, is the album gonna be more club, or are we gonna get more in depth, or mixture of both?
Way more in depth. So you're gonna get the club bangers, because that's kind of what I like to do. But you're also gonna get a lot. You're gonna get hip hop. You may even get a little splash of reggae here and there. You're gonna get some good sounds, and it's gonna be creative. It's gonna be very high energy. That's the most I can really promise you for sure. It's gonna be high energy. It's gonna be something that you can take and put in your car. You can ride from here to Cali and listen to my album and feel good about it. You know what I mean?
Now let us know some of those Be More influences that you might have. Like who's heavy out there that influenced you that we probably never heard of.
Oh man, my man Neil Conway, Basement Boys, the whole Basement Boys crew. My man Kevin Liles. Kevin Liles was an artist before he was a CEO, so before he was the president. So
I didn't even know that.
Man, Kevin
he was
Liles
heavy out there in Be More.
Of course. He was the New Marks. My man Sean Caesar, DJ Scotty B. Wow. My man KW Griff. My man Jay Claxton, 92Q in the building. Also, my man Boo Man, Rod Lee, Mully Man, especially Boss Man. I did a song with my man Boss Man called Back It Up. Record is crazy. MySpace Records he signed to. So that's some of the influences I have out of Baltimore. Once again, my name is DJ Class. You get the album. It's called Alameda and Cold Spring. It's coming out late fall. Universal Republic. Class Heat Unruly. You know what I'm saying? You can check me out. You can tweet me on Twitter. Hit me up on Facebook. You can check me out on MySpace. All the different outlets. Probably one of the only dude that's probably still checking his own, MySpace. Over time, people get big and they stop checking. But I'm still checking you. I'm still checking you directly.
Getting it in.